In the quiet heartland of America, where the day often begins with the gentle glow of sunrise over endless fields, life moves at a peaceful, predictable pace. The people here are used to the rhythms of the land, the changing seasons, and the comfort of routine. But on this particular morning, something extraordinary was about to unfold, something that would ripple far beyond these tranquil fields. A profound silence was broken, not by the sounds of nature or the bustle of daily life, but by the distant roar of engines preparing for a mission that would capture the world's attention. On June 22, 2025, as the first light crept over Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri, 7 B-2 Spirit stealth bombers stood ready. Their sleek, angular forms glistened in the dawn, a testament to decades of engineering and ambition. With a thunderous takeoff, they launched into the sky, embarking on a mission that had been planned in utmost secrecy. Their objective was clear but daunting: to strike a heavily fortified Iranian nuclear facility, hidden deep beneath a mountain, and believed by many to be impenetrable. Intelligence had revealed the site's importance, and the world was watching, anxious and uncertain. Operation Midnight Hammer was more than just a military maneuver. It was a test of endurance, cutting-edge technology, and the unwavering resolve of those chosen to carry it out. Every detail had been rehearsed, every contingency considered. These bombers, virtually invisible to radar thanks to their advanced stealth design, crossed continents in a silent 37-hour marathon. Their journey spanned oceans and hostile airspace, relying on precision navigation and nerves of steel. The pilots, isolated in their cockpits, faced exhaustion, stress, and the immense responsibility of carrying not just weapons, but the weight of global strategy and the hopes of their nation. Every decision mattered, every moment was critical. The Fordo facility, carved into the heart of a mountain and shielded by layers of concrete and rock, was built to be untouchable, an insurance policy for a nation's ambitions. But on this day, that sense of invulnerability would be put to the ultimate test. The B-2, a marvel of modern warfare and a key to the world's most secure doors, was about to prove its worth in a way the world had never seen. Its payload, precision-guided bunker-buster bombs designed for this very moment. When news of the strike broke, it sent shockwaves from Washington to Tehran. Leaders scrambled, analysts speculated, and ordinary people everywhere felt the tremors of a new reality, a stark reminder of American reach and the fragile balance of power. This is the story of a mission that redefined power projection in the 21st century, a moment when technology, strategy, and human courage converged to change the course of history. The B-2 Spirit is unlike any other aircraft, a flying wing that seems to defy conventional design. With its sleek, futuristic silhouette, the B-2 looks more like a vision from science fiction than a product of modern engineering. Its unique shape isn't just for show, it's the result of decades of research into stealth technology and aerodynamics, making it one of the most advanced aircraft ever created. Spanning an incredible 172 feet from tip to tip, the B-2's wings stretch wider than a Boeing 747, yet its profile remains remarkably low and elusive. Every inch of its surface is engineered for stealth, allowing it to slip past enemy defenses undetected. Its radar-absorbent skin, carefully contoured edges, and hidden engine intakes all work together to absorb radar waves, mask heat signatures, and reduce noise. The B-2 glides through the night, earning its nickname, the Ghost, because adversaries often never know it's there until it's too late. Each B-2 comes with a staggering price tag of $2.2 billion, reflecting the cutting-edge technology and meticulous craftsmanship that go into every aircraft. It's the most expensive plane ever built, and every detail is guarded with the highest level of security. Only 21 B-2 Spirits were ever produced, and fewer than 24 remain in service today. These rare aircraft are reserved for the most critical, high-stakes missions, when failure is not an option. Operated by just 2 highly trained pilots, the B-2 can fly more than 6,000 nautical miles on a single mission. With aerial refueling, its range becomes virtually unlimited, allowing it to strike anywhere on the globe without ever landing. But this power comes at a cost. Each hour in the air costs an astonishing $65,000. Maintenance is constant, and every mission requires a dedicated team of specialists to keep the B-2 ready for action. The B-2 is more than just a bomber, it's a strategic asset capable of delivering both conventional and nuclear weapons deep into enemy territory. It's trusted to strike targets that are too dangerous, too well defended, or too important for any other aircraft. The B-2 has proven itself in some of the world's most challenging conflicts, Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan, and now Iran, demonstrating its ability to change the course of history from thousands of miles away. Launching from its home base in Missouri, the B-2 can reach any target on the planet, often flying missions that last over 40 hours. Its global reach is unmatched, making it a true force multiplier for the United States. More than a machine, the B-2 Spirit stands as a symbol of American military dominance and technological superiority. Its mere presence is enough to deter adversaries and reassure allies. The B-2's reputation precedes it. Its ability to project power and influence events across the globe, often without a single boot on the ground, makes it one of the most formidable aircraft ever to take to the skies. Operation Midnight Hammer was a mission of audacity and precision. The target, Iran's Fordo nuclear facility, buried deep in a mountain near Qom. 7 B-2s, over a third of the fleet, took flight, some as decoys, others as the main strike force. Each carried 2 massive ordnance penetrators, 30,000-pound bombs designed to shatter rock and concrete. The B-2 was the only aircraft capable of reaching and destroying Fordo. The operation was meticulously planned, from flight paths to refueling to minimize risk and maximize surprise. Launched under cover of darkness, it was a swift, overwhelming blow. The mission's scale and flawless execution stunned defense analysts worldwide. It was a demonstration no target is beyond reach. The world would soon witness the results of this high-stakes gamble. Operation Midnight Hammer was about to make history. For the B-2 pilots, this was a grueling 37-hour ordeal. The cockpit is cramped, the workload immense, and fatigue a constant threat. Pilots alternate brief rest breaks but must be alert for every takeoff, landing, refueling, and the strike itself. Even basic needs, eating, using the toilet, are carefully managed to avoid distraction. Turkey sandwiches and bland meals are standard, chosen for endurance. The psychological stress is as intense as the physical cut-off from the world, responsible for a mission of global consequence. Every action is deliberate, every moment focused. Their performance is a testament to elite training and unwavering commitment. Success began long before takeoff. B-2 pilots endure rigorous training, including marathon simulator sessions that mimic real missions. They study sleep science and nutrition, learning how to stay alert and healthy for flights lasting over a day. Large-scale exercises like Bamboo Eagle hone their skills alongside other advanced aircraft. Every detail is rehearsed: emergency procedures, aerial refueling, complex strike coordination. Retired General Steve Basham notes, "These pilots make the impossible look routine, but it's the result of years of dedication. The preparation is holistic, technical, physical, and mental. Hundreds of airmen, from pilots to planners, contribute to mission readiness. Their quiet, painstaking work is what made Operation Midnight Hammer possible." A 37-hour mission is impossible without aerial refueling. B-2 pilots must link up with tankers in darkness, flying blind, guided only by lights and reference points. The flying wing's lift can destabilize both planes. A single mistake could be catastrophic. Even a minor scrape could compromise the B-2's stealth. Each bomber required multiple refuelings, each a high-pressure test of skill and trust. Tanker crews, the unsung heroes, flew precise routes to meet the bombers over oceans. Simulators help, but nothing matches the real thing. Thousands of miles from home, mission on the line. The flawless execution of these refuelings was a triumph of training and teamwork. After 15 hours in the air, the B-2s approached Fordo. The journey had been long and grueling, with the crew maintaining a high level of alertness throughout. They had flown over vast stretches of land and sea, navigating through various weather conditions and potential threats. As they neared their target, the tension in the cockpit was palpable. Stealth technology let them slip past Iranian defenses, unseen and unstoppable. The B-2's design, with its radar-absorbing materials and unique shape, made it nearly invisible to enemy radar. This allowed the aircraft to penetrate deep into hostile territory without being detected, a crucial advantage for the mission. In the cockpit, tension peaked as bomb bay doors opened, briefly exposing the aircraft to radar. The crew knew that this moment was critical. Any detection could jeopardize the entire mission. They had trained extensively for this, but the reality of the situation brought a new level of intensity. 2 massive ordnance penetrators dropped, the aircraft jolting as 60,000 pounds vanished. These bombs were specifically designed for this type of mission, capable of penetrating deep into fortified underground facilities. The crew felt the weight of their responsibility as they released the bombs, knowing the impact they would have. The bombs, GPS-guided, burrowed deep into the mountain before detonating. The precision of the GPS technology ensured that the bombs hit their exact targets, maximizing their destructive power. The explosions were massive, shaking the ground and sending shockwaves through the surrounding area. The goal: collapse Fordo's tunnels and destroy its centrifuges in a single, crushing blow. The mission aimed to cripple Iran's nuclear capabilities, sending a clear message about the reach and power of conventional military forces. The destruction was extensive, with the facility left in ruins. Within moments, the strike was complete. The B-2s sealed their bays and turned for home. The crew felt a mix of relief and exhaustion as they began their journey back. They had accomplished their mission, but the return trip would be long and challenging. The most dangerous part was over, but fatigue and the long journey back remained. The crew had to stay vigilant, navigating through potentially hostile airspace and ensuring the aircraft remained undetected. The physical and mental toll of the mission was significant, but they pressed on. Pilots navigated out of hostile airspace, refueled again, and monitored for mission success. The mid-air refueling was a critical part of the operation, allowing the B-2s to extend their range and complete the mission without landing. The crew worked seamlessly with the refueling aircraft, a testament to their training and coordination. The operation proved that conventional weapons could achieve what once required nuclear force. The success of the mission demonstrated the effectiveness of modern military technology and strategy. It showed that with the right tools and planning, even the most fortified targets could be neutralized without resorting to nuclear weapons. The message, "Nowhere is truly safe from precision and power." The strike on Fordo sent a clear signal to the world about the capabilities of the B-2 and the resolve of those who operate it. It was a reminder that in modern warfare, precision and power can reach any target, anywhere. News of the strike reverberated worldwide. The US had hit a hardened target from its own soil. No other nation could match this reach. Allies were reassured, adversaries forced to rethink their defenses. 7 stealth bombers, undetected, destroyed a facility once thought invulnerable. The strategic calculus shifted. Deeply buried sites were no longer safe. Operation Midnight Hammer became a case study in modern warfare and deterrence. It was high-tech diplomacy, action, not words, shaping the global order. The mission's effectiveness was undisputed, its message unmistakable. It was a strike designed not to start a war but to prevent one. Operation Midnight Hammer cemented the B-2 Spirit's legacy. From Kosovo to Iran, it has delivered stealth, precision, and global reach. The mission bridges to the future. The B-21 Raider, even more advanced, is on the horizon. Lessons from the B-2 and this mission shape the next generation of American air power. The B-21 will expand the stealth bomber force, ensuring U.S. dominance for decades. The Spirit's legacy is not just in missions flown, but in the future it enabled. Operation Midnight Hammer is a story of people, pilots, maintainers, planners, making the impossible routine. As the B-2 flies into twilight, its legend endures. The ghost that could go anywhere. The hammer that changed warfare.